So what's going on, YouTube? Miles back with another video. Pardon the late time of day I'm recording this video. It's a little overcast right now, but I still gotta get these videos out for you guys. I came across a particular video and a particular comment watching a particular video about dating in America. A passport bro was giving his analysis because he's noticing that more and more Americans are leaving America because the dating scene, the social scene is non-existent. And there was a comment in that comment section that had one of the realest observations, the most honest observations of what's truly going on in dating and mating in America. A lot of you guys today, whenever you go out in public, you seem like you're invisible to these women. You're self-improving, but you're still not getting the results that you think you should be getting. You're still attracting overweight women. You're still attracting, you can get women, but they're not the level of women that you think you should be getting for the amount of self-improvement that you're putting in. So there's lots of different things going on, but one thing in this comment that he pointed out that makes too much sense is he said it feels like if you're not a celebrity as a man, if you're not an athlete, if you're not an A-list actor or celebrity, it feels like you're invisible. And he's 100% right, and I'm going to explain why. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. What's happening is women's hypergamy has gotten out of control. Women are all shooting for the 1% man, the fantasy man. This is why their expectations are unrealistic. And so this is what the people were talking about years ago, and they were saying that this is not the 80-20 rule. We're going into an overcorrection. Since women have gotten into the workforce, since women have gotten in their own money, they're making their own money, their social media, they have dating apps, they have access to these men, it's now overcorrecting into the 90-10 rule. Top 10% of the men get 90% of the women. This is how bad dating is today. And it's not going to get any better, guys. If you guys need to stack your money to leave and go to a different country, do it now, strategize now. But this is how bad dating is. So my friend and his wife are out, and they noticed this 60-year-old woman sitting right next to them. She has Bumble, she has Hinge, and she has Snapchat. 60 years old woman. And her messages are flooded with men. 60-year-old woman. Guys are struggling to get attention so bad that they're going to get 60-year-old women trying to get their grandma fantasy off. Dating is completely broken. So it's getting to the point because women, since they entered the workforce, now they have the capabilities, and we live in a matriarchy now. So not only can they be able to work, but they're more likely to get more opportunities than you guys, than us men. The only jobs out there really for us men is either you're going to be a business owner because you're taking high risk and women don't take high risk, or you're going to be a blue collar guy because women still don't work those jobs. They work the office portion of those jobs, but they don't work those jobs. Those still are man's jobs. Construction worker, you might see a few women out there being managers and supervisors, but for the most part, these are still man jobs. And so if a woman can make more money than you, she's not going to date you. She might have sex with you if you're fit, if your Johnson is big enough, Yeah, she'll have sex with you, but she's not going to take you seriously for long-term mating. And this is going to create consequences for the dating market for you men. It's going to cause low birth rates because they're career women making this amounts of money, pushing their baby making years off. The way that the dating market is constructed right now, America cannot sustain this. But everybody talks about it. You know, Scott Galloway and these different, I think the CEO of Hinge or something, they sit around these podcasts and talk about it, but they're just talking points. They're not putting different laws in to make marriage more balanced for men and women. So marriage rates are plummeting, which means community is being stripped away, because part of marriage is raising your children within a structured family homes, and family creates community. You know, my family knows your family. We live amongst each other. We can work together, raise our kids together. It takes a village to raise a child. And since we are replacing ourselves, we're going to have to be forced into automation, AI, robots, because women aren't having enough children to replace the workforce. So whenever we get old, there's not going to be anybody to work these jobs. Feminism is ruining the world. It's ruining society. Right? And it's funny because we say we're a Christian country, but in the Bible, it clearly states that a woman should be looking for the wisdom and advice from her man on what she should do and what she should not do. These women are actually leading you. It's just part of the fall. And so, yeah, this is the 90-10 rule. If you aren't a celebrity, you aren't getting an attractive, beautiful woman, because women have too many options. This is why you're going to get cheated on. This is why, since women work, this is why cheating statistics point that they're more likely to cheat at work. It makes more sense why they should be in the house, right? So the men at the top, they're taking all of the women, guys. And women, they're so disingenuous. You know, they're all shooting for the same guys, and then they get the guy, and then they pretend as if they're shocked that he cheats on them when he has 20 other women that look just as good, if not better than you. Of course he's going to cheat. Of course he's 6'4", in shape, makes $1 million, has a big Johnson. Of course he's going to cheat on you. But women need that they need that blame to point the finger to say, oh, he cheated, because she can play the victim and get people's sympathy. But she knew she was going to cheat. It didn't really bother her that much. You think LeBron James hadn't cheated? Like, come on, guys. Come on, ladies, be more realistic. So the average man is being priced out of the dating market, and there's nothing you can do about it, homie, except go to a different country or accept the few fat women that the few cockeyed looking fat women that you can get. Or you're gonna, settle for a reformed slore, because, she's been ran through. It's just so sad, bro. Like, guys, if you're a guy with standards, if you talk to these women and you ask them certain questions, you're gonna figure out very quickly that they were slores. They've slept with way too many men. Their vaginas have been stretched in ways that a lot of you guys can't stretch it because you don't have that kind of equipment. And so you're either gonna get a fat woman, or you're gonna get a woman that is a reformed 304 that looks decent. She's tired of getting ran through, but she thinks she can settle for a guy that's less than. So she's gonna cheat on you because you're not putting it down like the dudes that did whenever she was out in the streets. So this is what dating is, guys. It's not getting any better. So you need to form your solutions now. You're either going to accept the fact that this is what you're going to get a reformed slower, or you're going to, you know, change different countries, or you're going to go search for the needle in a haystack. Keep a little bit of hope up. You know, the two good women that have been ran through. Yeah, good luck. But that's my video. You guys have a good day, good week, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.